almost got mugged or trafficked.
You're about to witness my very first circuit party. It is March 2025, and I've never been to a circuit party. You would think, with all the the gay in my life, that I would have attended a circuit party, but the answer is no. And I have a stereotypical type of expectation, but I'm going to the Boys of Summer. It is in Philadelphia. It is known for housing international DJs, cool event themes. The one I'm going to is called Serve, and it's like a camo kind of like military-esque theme. That's the vibe I'm getting, at least. But they also support local LGBT charities, so it's kind of like for a good cause. But in my mind, I'm like, it's going to be a sea full of ripped white dudes that are copy-paste versions of each other. That's what the internet wants me to think. I really hope that's not the case. This weekend vlog that you are joining me on is celebration of Gustavo, my husband. It's his birthday. So we're going to Philadelphia to spend some time with friends. A bunch of us from Scranton are getting together in the city, and we're just going to have fun, let the hair down, enjoy ourselves, and celebrate Gustavo. And I'm pretty excited because we're going to be going to this party together, and there's some food that we're going to be experiencing. We're going to like Korean barbecue and like random stuff like that. But I'm going to try to vlog as much as possible and bring you guys along on the journey. But it is super early right now, and I'm about to hit up the gym. We're in the Planet Fitness parking lot, and I'm ready for the weekend. I'm ready for the fun. It's necessary. In Trump's America, we need to have a good time. So this is required. But hopefully you're interested. If you are, grab yourself a snack, perhaps a drink. Keep on watching. We made it to Philly. We're at Pedro's house. The closest with the mostest. He's here somewhere. Gustavo's chilling. The birthday boy. Oh, it's my baby's birthday. And we're gonna go get some Korean barbecue in a little bit. And right now we're just kind of like relaxing and getting settled in for a long, crazy weekend. Also watching the Dior show, which is little OOTD, the most minimal. You'll probably see me look this entire weekend, but I'm wearing my Paris Hilton Infant Icon trucker hat. And yeah, just the wardrobe change is worth it. We made it to the Korean barbecue hot pot for hot people, I suppose. But this was Gustavo's choice for his birthday dinner. He's been wanting to do one of these Korean barbecues for the longest time, and it was interesting. Cooking is definitely not a pleasure for me, so fortunately everyone else to be cooking. We then moseyed our way over to the neighborhood and pretty much bar hopped. There's like 4 good bars within the hood, and we celebrated everywhere we went, had a nice group going on. I got a little pick-me-up here from Mike, and it was a great night celebrating Gustavo. Up to here, it is the next day. It's actually day of Boys of Summer. Let me tell you, last night went a little harder than I planned, but it was a good time. It was a good time. I'm not much of a like drinker, so I feel like it kicks my butt. Try to stay away from that. And last night, you know, I had some fun. But anywho, we just had brunch, and now we're gonna go to the Fashion District and see what's good. Not really shopping for anything in particular, but yeah, today's prep for Boys of Summer is pretty much relaxing, getting some rest, and maybe the gym at some point. That's actually like a necessity. So I'm gonna try to sweat out everything that I drank last night, and this is the fit that I'm ready for now. We were on our way to 𝗏𝑊, which is a little gay bar, and that's where we're gonna pregame for the BOS. And we had Shake Shack for dinner. We wanted to keep it light, but you know, it was a birthday boy's desire to have a Shack burger double. We are, I'm gonna do a little video, you guys, hopefully you don't mind. We're actually about to head to the Boys of Summer. Our friends are just getting here. We're gonna wish Gustavo a happy birthday, and I'm excited because I don't know what to expect. We're definitely taking the stairs because the elevator was acting a little wonky. But yeah, I'm excited.
Now things are natural, things are coming for you.
Scranton, and yes, I put this fit back on because it needs some appreciation, okay? I am obsessed with how this outfit came together. No, this is not my Boys of Summer fits, but I mean, come on. First and foremost, I was getting compliments saying it looks like a Jessica Simpson outfit, which, I mean, I'll take it, but interesting. Yeah, I got my cowboy boots on. I love how this came together, so I wanted to show it off just a little bit more, you know. But I'm gonna break down my experience at the Boys of Summer and do a little recap on my thoughts, my prayers, and basically all the fun. All right, let's get a little comfortable here. How was that? Is that good? You cozy? I think. All right, so Boys of Summer, BOS, boss, I guess people call it. It was so much fun. It was definitely a unique experience. My very first circuit party that Gustavo and I ever went to, and it was at Warehouse on Watson, Philadelphia. I'm not sure if that's where they always host these parties, but it was more intimate than I was expecting. I thought it was gonna be like this huge, giant like warehouse building, but I mean, it was, I guess. Either way, it was so much fun. We actually got to meet one of the, I believe, creative directors of the whole establishment, which was really cool. He was super kind, very attractive. We also actually met the owner of Scruff, which was wild. At first I was in disbelief. We were leaving the events and this guy was on the corner of the warehouse, about to leave, heading to get gay pizza in Philadelphia, if you know, you know. And we basically chimed in his conversation talking about the pizza, and he told us he was the owner of Scruff. I was like, sure, okay, yeah. But he shared his Instagram, and I'm a little shook that it was actually him. It's kind of crazy. Super kind, very nice, and I want to attend more Scruff events, because if they're anything like this one, then I'm sure they're a lot of fun. Now, it was wild. It was definitely a lot of people. I had like expectations that were like very stereotypical, just a sea of ripped white men that were like on K, which, you know, I don't know if that was the case, but there was a variety, okay? Maybe that's just Philadelphia. You know, we're not on the West Coast, so I feel like we have more eclectic types of men's in this portion of the country. So there was a good variety, so much fun. They actually stopped serving alcohol 2 o'clock. The party was until 4. Not sure what's up with that. You weren't allowed to leave either. Once you got in, you had to stay there, and which is not bad because we didn't plan on like, you know, bouncing or anything. But there was a few things I was kind of like, oh, okay, so this is how these parties go. Interesting. Another really fun part was you got to pick your own dog tag, which was red for taken, yellow for, I think, like undecided, and green means go. So you were available for whatever. So you kind of like got to identify like what your mood was for the party, which I appreciated very much. And there was just like kind of campy army, military type stuff everywhere. The DJ was amazing. And there was like dancers that were from the DJ. So I didn't get to film as much as I wanted to because people were, you know, obviously half naked. So it is not friendly for the YouTube or most social media platforms unless it's, you know, OF or something like that. I would most definitely go to one of these parties again. I really love like house music, deep house music. Not so much when they like incorporate Adele and stuff, which is what this DJ did. It's not technically my vibe, but it was a good time. I like to go for the music and like the whole kind of underground type of vibe, you know what I mean? On another note, we either almost got mugged or trafficked. Yeah, long story short, it was around 3 a.m. We were on our way back from the event, and my friend's apartment was about a block's distance from it, so the walk wasn't bad. We got to his apartment, and out of nowhere, an SUV pulls up to us and starts speaking in Spanish, asking where the party was at, and kind of just trying to have a conversation. And next thing we know, he pulls out an iPhone box, trying to lure somebody to grab it from him. I guess he was like offering us, hey, anybody want an iPhone? And at that very moment, I literally was like, that is literally the adult version of like candy. So I panicked and I was like, we gotta get inside, hurry up. But he opens up his car door, trying to, I guess, come out. But at that moment, we just like booked it into the apartment. It was so sketchy. It was very creepy. And like, I feel like something you'd see on TV. I am a firm believer that something was up there. He was either gonna like hate crime us or something. I don't know. You really never know, so you can't play around in situations like that. But it was a close call, and I will never forget that. Here to tell the story. But seriously, be careful. Be mindful when you are out that late, anywhere, city, regardless of what the atmosphere is. You really gotta be just conscious of your surroundings, and that was so scary. Yeah, I don't really want to end this video on that note, but it is something that is worth sharing. So yeah, interesting, very interesting. I had a beautiful weekend celebrating Gusella's birthday and making memories with friends and loved ones. So it was just so much fun creating this vlog. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I have a lot of things planned that are of this nature. So if you're interested in content like this, give me a follow. I would greatly appreciate it. And all my socials are down below as well, my Instagram, my TikTok and stuff. So if you want to keep up with me, that's where you can find me. But until next time, and as always, say thanks, give compliments, and think positive. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye guys.